Hey everyone, how you doing? So I'm going to make some fried rice. I've got stuff that I need to use up, so I figured I might as well just make some fried rice. So let's turn on this, oops, gas thing. I'm going to put just a little bit of this extra virgin olive oil in, not too much, just enough. And I'm going to start with the onions and bacon together. I'm just going to cook them all together. Got this bag, it doesn't have a lot like frozen onions in it, so I'm just going to use that up. There's not much in there. I do have more in the freezer, but I'm not going to bother getting it out. So take a look, because even some of like the bacon here is still a little frozen. But I've got to use it up. Been in the freezer for long enough, and I've got a heap of rice I've got to use up too. A lot anyway. And then what I will do is once I've cooked all this, I'll let it cool, then freeze it for meals. Just me that eats it, because Matthew doesn't like rice and he doesn't like bacon, so yeah, I know, how can you not like bacon? So it's alright if it doesn't all cook through at once straight away, because I'll let it sit for a little while as well. And I did cut the bacon a little, like in bigger chunks, because I like them in the bigger chunks. Yeah. So I haven't put many videos up. There will be some videos up before this. I just haven't felt well enough, and my eyes have been irritating me, so I haven't really been able to look at a computer screen to do the editing. So yeah, that's some of these bits of bacon stuck together, but they'll soon come apart. It's only on medium heat. Oh, it's a bit high. It's in between medium and high. I'm going to put it up to high. So that can cook a bit. Okay, I'm just turning this down because that's cooked enough for my liking. I'm just going to put it on this plate that I have next to, on the stove next to this burner I'm using. Doesn't matter if you don't get it all out. Just turn the heat down and put a little bit more oil in there. And then what I have here, it's a little thick, but that's because it's 2 full eggs and I like about 6 egg yolks. Matthew does not like the yolks. He just prefers to be more healthy in that. This is really thick. So trying to mix it, and it's still a little bit cold and frozen, so I'm just going to put that in there, the eggs, because I told him that he normally would just throw the yolks away. I said, no, don't throw them away. Put them in a Ziploc bag and put them in the freezer and just add to them, and I will use them when I make fried rice. So that is what I've done. Now I've got to find my thing here. I'm just going to turn the heat up a bit more. And you can see, yeah, it's just sitting in there. And that I'm basically going to just scramble it. So yeah, that's basically what I'm going to do. My mum used to just make a full omelette on thing, and then we take it out, put it on the chopping board, and just cut it into little squares. I'm basically just going to scramble it. Turn that down a bit again. May not look the best, but it's not going to matter because you're just going to shove it in your mouth and it's going to go into your body anyway after you've chewed it all down. So and I'm just going to let that go in there. Then I'm going to put in my rice. Now I have these little things that I forgot I had. So these like little rice cups. I've got 4 of them, plus I have a packet of microwave sort of rice. But I'm not going to use that. I'm just going to use these 4 little things if I can open them. And that. Let's open the second one. Because these ones, they're used by dates. They're not till December, but I just want to use them. Oh, if I could open them. So easy to open, I can't even open them. I'll grab a knife. Alrighty, it's that one. Open a bit, so it's just, go on, get in there. Probably not the best thing, but I can't even stab this one. So, it's done. Probably not the best. As I said, it's probably not the best. Your best is probably just to cook it the night before or the day before you're planning on using it. Let's do this. So, let me just double check. So that's 500 grams of rice, which is like 2 cups, I think, or 4 cups. 4 cups then, please. And I'll continue to chop this rice up, but what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of water in to help it. Jeez, this is really hot, this burner. Well, it is the wok burner, and I've got it down on low, so mixing that egg in. And there's still, I don't know what I could use actually, which is actually better, which I don't know I didn't think before because I use it nearly every time. You got the rice like that. It's actually, this is really like for meat. Yeah, meat, but it works when I'm it's better to use this when doing like the eggs and the rice in here. Distributes it better, gets the chunks out easier. Now normally if I had any, which I don't, I would add some like what they call little cocktail prawns, but yeah, I don't have any. Alright, there's that. I'm going to put the onion and bacon back in. And also to that, this needs to be gone this month, I'm just going to use this whole 500 gram of frozen peas, corns and capsicums. Well, they're not, they've defrosted now because they've been out for a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to pour all of that in. That way I'm still getting my 3 serves of vegetables because there's heaps in there. I could add some carrot. I do have carrot there, but I can't bother chopping it up. So, and by doing this, it bulks it up by having the extra veggies, and it makes more meals. These can be breakfast, not breakfast, probably could have it for breakfast. Those be lunch and dinner meals for me for when it's just me and Matthew's working. So just out of that, it bulks up, all that just it makes a lot. This will probably make me probably at between, depends how hungry I am, between 5 and 10 meals, and I don't eat that much these days. So I'm just going to put a bit more water in. I mean, it's going to steam off anyway, most of it, so it's just to help moisten it and get it all done. So I can sit there. I've got to grab soy sauce. I can't have fried rice without soy sauce. So like I said, if I had thought about it, I could have chopped up some carrot and put that in as well. Bean shoots are really good in fried rice too, but you put them in towards the end. But however you want to make fried rice, you make it. This is just how I make it. And sometimes, like if I don't have bacon, sometimes I'll cook some chicken, or if I've got leftover rotisserie chicken, as we call it in Australia, we don't call it rotisserie chicken, it's a cooked chook. Or cooked chicken. Or when we were younger, we used to call it a barbecue chicken, even though it wasn't barbecued. So what I'm going to do, put as little or as much soy sauce in as you want. I'm just going to, that's probably about just over a teaspoon, I reckon, maybe more. I've always put a little bit in, because then I always, after I've heated it up, when I go to eat it, I put a bit more in. I may even put more in before I do it. One of my favourite things though to have with fried rice is the fried rice. I know it's not really the best, but a fried rice sandwich. Yes, a fried rice sandwich. I'm weird. I eat weird food combinations, like I will pour whipping cream on top of my ice cream. I'm that weird. I'll even put whipping cream, pour some whipping cream into when I have jelly. I'm weird. I told you, I'm weird. But that's okay, everyone's different. And we don't have a lid for this wok. Didn't come with one. But yeah, that's where it is. I'm just going to go put this soy sauce back in the fridge. Okay, now I used, in the pan to cook things, I used the olive oil. But you can use whatever oil you have. Like, some people prefer like the taste of sesame oil. You can put that in, but not too much, because it has a strong flavour as it is. You don't need a lot of it. So with that all in there and done, it doesn't take long, because the frozen veggies thawed out before I put them in. They don't need as long in the wok to heat through and cook and that. So that is basically done. And what I'll do once it's cooled down is put them into containers and freeze them. So containers like these, this is Snapware. We got a huge big set of it from Costco, and they still sell it, I believe. It's the plastic ones, and you can get glass ones, I believe. We have a lot of containers. I even have some like that I bought at some of the plastic takeaway containers in the cupboard too, so I'll put them in that as well. So that's it. I'm going to turn that off, and I'm just going to let that sit there and cool. And that's my fried rice. Pretty simple, doesn't take long. I mean, what did it take? Let me look at the timer. You know, 22 minutes when I'm recording this, but I'll fast forward through the onion and bacon cooking. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed my little cooking video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if I can see that. Subscribe somewhere down below, press the bell notification, comment, all that jazz, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.